my goodness, good morning everyone. No, I'm not going anywhere dressed like this, but I wanted to show you the outfits that I'm filming today because I think so many of you are going to love this, and especially my American followers, because this feels like Kate Middleton coded for sure. But this shirt dress, it's basically some of the outfits that I shot for the Hello Fashion digital cover, and I'm filming a bit of a like real piece of content, and I wanted to show you them on with my styling, because on the shoot it was a stylist, but obviously you know me, I love to style things up in my own way, and this outfit is so beautiful. I'm just going to pop you down here and show you the first look. So this is the polka dot dress from Hobbs, and this is me styling it up for a bit more of like occasion wear. So if you wanted to wear this to Ascot or something like that, such a great option, especially if it's looking like it's going to be chillier. I would also put some little like cotton or voile gloves with this as well. I couldn't find mine, I don't know where they are, but I would definitely put some gloves with this because I think it would look so elevated. It's almost like the missing puzzle piece to this look. But I popped it with some Emmy London shoes, and this is an Arvel hat, and then my ivory bag as well. I think this is a really lovely pairing, but it's one of those pieces that you don't have to wear for occasion dressing. I actually think for spring summer office wear, if you're someone that really likes dressing in brighter ivory tones like this, it's perfect, like absolutely perfect for office wear. I don't think I could do office in heels this high. I'd probably have to take the heel height down in Emmy London. So you could also go for this more dressed down look. Obviously you could also go for flats. I've got the flat version of these shoes, and if you wanted to, I mean, I feel like my feet would really thank me for this. Oh yeah, it still looks so, this is actually the perfect colour shoe for this as well, but you could take a little kitten heel if you wanted to. So that is the first look. I'll show you all of them though, because I'm loving this collection. It was genuinely a dream to be asked to do this. You know, when you're like, so let me get this straight. I get to wear clothes that I love and be photographed for a magazine in them. Yeah, I'll do that. So, look number one, I'll link it down below as well. This isn't part of the paid partnership with them, but I'll probably have to note it as the paid partnership just because, you know, the way things are. Oh my goodness, you are going to love this suit. Okay, I'm not even going to start on the jacket yet. These trousers are the trousers that we have all been waiting for like more of a smart, casual type of linen trouser, because they, first of all, the wide leg, so beautiful. Oh my goodness, the way they move, that front pleat, so gorgeous. The way they nip you in at the waist, I am sorry, that is the Lord's work. Sorry to any of my Christian followers, but I really feel like sometimes in life, it's justified. But the main event is the elastic waistband. Oh my goodness, they feel like tracksuit bottoms. How on earth have they achieved that? These are so comfortable, and I love just the idea of wearing them on their own like this. This is quite like dressy and dressed up, but you could wear this with a linen shirt and a new little basket bag. You know, this is a bit too dressy for it though, so I'd probably go for the Mulbs. This is like workwear, but make it spring summer, or it's corporate, but I'm a fashion girly, that kind of thing. Honestly, so lovely. Then, because I always love a suit, because it feels like you're getting like a workhorse in your wardrobe, because you get a blazer, like this blazer will look so lovely over a shirt and blue jeans on its own, so relaxed. But the trousers you can wear on their own as well. Worn as a suit, I always love to put some fun earrings. I would always say that if you're going for the suit vibe, if you're living the suit life, go for fun earrings. Otherwise you do actually look like you're going to the office, which if that's your vibe, go for it. But if you want something that's like a little bit more fun, a little bit more fashion girly, then I would say some fun earrings like this. These are Jennifer Behr. I love them. Works so well. I'll link this down below. This is amazing. Oh. So we've had Her Royal Highness the Princess of Wales coded. Now we have Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman coded. This is the perfect dress for a day at the polo. Oh my goodness. And actually on the shoot, we bowed this at the back, but I thought that I quite liked the idea of bowing it at the front for showing you in this video, because I like to show things my own way sometimes. All the time. I've also paired it with my nice cream earrings, which are the perfect shade of like ambery brown to complement the polka dots. My little Tanacrol vanity, because it feels a bit vintagey as well, so I feel like this complements really well. But you could obviously go for something more summery as well, because this bag from J. Crew works really well as well. It's gorgeous and the perfect size for occasion wear, and if you wanted something more summery, it's beautiful. So love that. Okay, so we've had Her Royal Highness the Princess of Wales coded, we've had Julia Roberts coded, but now we have Lydia Millen coded. Coded. Oh my goodness. I did not know that I needed a green linen suit in my collection, but here we are. Oh my word, I need to have these trousers tailored just so that they're a little bit tighter, but I love the cut on these trousers. The blazer, oh my goodness. Such a gorgeous piece to have as well, just like as an everyday like item, but it's so fresh. Like, this is spring, but I mean business in spring, and also so versatile. I also love it with these earrings. These are New Season Jennifer Behr, and hold on, I think I showed you these already, but if I didn't, I have never been a coloured gem kind of girly, but now I am. These are so beautiful, and actually the perfect piece to go with this outfit as well. So very happy with how this looks. Oh my goodness. And I have to say, I think Jennifer Behr is going to see me buying so much more in the future, because my diamond buying days are behind me. Much like my Hermes buying days, my diamond buying days are behind me. I just, literally, it's another topic that we will address on another day, but Jennifer Behr is the one for like statement jewellery that sparkles and looks beautiful and complements outfits without breaking the bank. I mean, it's a high price point for like costume jewellery, but the designs, so beautiful, so beautiful. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. But this is Hobbs. This is Hobbs coded. I'm joking, enough with the coded. Stop trying to be a Gen Z, Lydia. It doesn't suit you. There's nothing worse than seeing a very clear millennial try and be Gen Z. I'm sorry, I'm such a cringe fest. Also, it's only me. And when anyone else does it, it looks great. When I do it, it's just awful. But this dress is Hobbs DNA through and through. And there is so much more than this being just like a pretty dress with a pretty pattern, because if you look at the placement of the florals, of the details, everything has been done with intention and consideration of the female form, which I just think is so beautiful. The florals that just draw your eye inwards to help create a waist, which I don't have, so this is really lovely. In fact, it's a little bit big for me, and usually I would pin it, but because it's got this detailing, the eye is already drawn in. Then the shoulders, and I wouldn't usually want to draw attention to my shoulders, but because of the contouring that this dress does, it is a work of art. And then everything sort of pooling on the sides like that. And then the delicate little touches of florals through the main body of the dress is just beautiful. Don't get me started on the buttons. Don't get me started on this little peep. Peep! It is a tiny peep, and yet it says so much. This dress is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I'll link it down below. What do I say? Other than all this has done is highlighted how desperately I need to find a replacement for my ivory Mini Kelly. Because I just need it, because I've got my Lorna one, but I want to show you what I mean. So I've got my Lorna Judy bag, but this shade is just slightly grey, and I need like a warm ivory, like a really bright and beautiful ivory. You're probably not going to be able to see on here, but this just has this, it's the first time that I don't want the muddy undertone. This has more of like a warm rosy undertone to it, and it just works really well. In fact, this bag is a prime example. I don't know if you can see. Can you see? Yeah, so it just has this grey, and I would really love to see a tone like this with Lorna, because I think it would be so beautiful and so elegant and so wonderful. I'd love to do it in like in their Natalia bag. But anyway, I'll link everything down below. I've just got some simple pearls in because, you know, we don't want to go too much. I now have to literally tidy up the carnage of my dressing room because I can't leave it like this. I can't. It's just, there's basket bags everywhere. There's hangers. It is carnage. So I'm going to tidy that up now. Sorry, this outfit is not Hobbs. This is just pretty much my intention for this bag was to wear it exactly like this. This to me is gorgeous. I actually unpicked the little thing that I said in my last video I didn't really like. I just unpicked it off because this is now the front for me, and this is an outfit of dreams. The sun is shining. I have been cooped up here editing for far too long, and now I want to get outside into the garden. However, before we do that, I have been shoe shopping, and in all honesty, I've done the exact same thing with regards to my bags as I've done with my shoes. I have been waiting for more of the Loro Piana summer walks to come in to stock. I've been to the stores because I really like the toe, okay? Something I never thought I'd say on my channel. I really love how elegant and tapered the toe is. I think for someone that doesn't have the longest legs, like me, it's a great way to wear this style, but still not look short and dumpy. Like I said, they have not been in stock. You can't get them anywhere. It drives me nuts. I'm not interested in begging for fashion. So I went in search of some different ones. These are from a brand called Swarovski. Still Italian made. I did want, basically, Russell and Bromley have men's versions, which I would have much preferred because Russell and Bromley is a British brand. They don't do them in women's. So, oh, I don't know if I like the colour of these. This looks a little bit mustard. They said this was sand. Oh, I like the toes though. The toes are nice and tapered. It's quite a nice colour to be fair, but I think it's a little bit, oh, these, it said take your usual size, and I am like, oh, they have sent this, so that's probably a good indicator that you need these. Oh, narrow. But yeah, I wouldn't say that these are take your normal size. I would have taken a half a size more. However, I'm looking at it and maybe this colour is the colour. No, I don't think this is very nice against my skin tone, to be honest, but I love the shape. So I'm going to send this colour back. I've got another colour. If you're looking for Loro Piana but not wanting to spend ridiculous amounts, these are beautifully made, really beautifully made. Hopefully the soles don't discolour in the way that Loro Piana does. I just think this is a bit too yellow against my skin. So I got another pair, but the actual pair that I wanted to get, which is sort of like an off-white colour, is on pre-order. I will order them now. But I got myself a chocolate pair, and that has made me very happy that I got the chocolate pair, because these are, I think, moving forward, I would rather go for chocolate than black with everything, because these ones feel a bit bigger, or is that my smaller, I feel like that's my smaller foot. They're very cute, very cute. Look at me with my different colours on. So this is the chocolate and this is the sand. When I look down, I like the sand. When I look in the mirror, I don't like the sand. I think it might be the accessories or what I'm wearing, who knows. But yeah, that's so bizarre. Let me try the other chocolate one on, because these ones feel slightly bigger. But I'm super impressed, because there was another brand that I was looking at, I think it was Aurelian, but they had details around here that I didn't want. It was sort of like a suede ribbon detailing around this part. But I'm actually impressed with the quality and the tapering of the toe. Yeah, so these ones feel less snug, which is good because I'm not keeping the other ones, but these will be lovely, really lovely. Oh, I love these, love them. Very happy. Wrong outfit, very happy. I struggled to find anywhere that had actually reviewed these, so maybe I should do a little review on TikTok or something, because I couldn't find anyone that had reviewed them. Very nice. Very, very nice. Don't know why I smelled them. Now it is the most glorious day here in England. We have had a few weeks of everything that we needed. I feel like this feels like the 2020 March to April that we had. This feels very, very similar to that, and I am not moaning. It has just been joyous and everything feels so much lighter and so much lovelier and just the dream. It is also my birthday month, and I think I might be getting some birthday presents today. Whether or not I'll be able to show you them in this video is another thing, but I do have one birthday present that I can show you. And when I tell you that if I still bought Hermes, this would be the Hermes of the, hold on, you don't need to see me that close up. Oh my gosh, I actually can't take it up to show you because it's stuck down, hold on. This is my birthday present from my husband. This is a sourdough slicer so that you get the perfect slice and it sticks so it doesn't move. I haven't used it yet because I'm about to bake a fresh loaf. By the way, if you want the method and the recipe of making sourdough, I will link it in the description box down below so that you can do it for yourself. It's literally like £15 and it talks you through, it's what I use and it's how I learnt. So I'll link it in the description box down below. But this is what I am utilising for cutting the perfect slice of sourdough, and it feels such incredible quality. I think I saw it on TikTok and I sent it to Ali and he ordered it for me, and you can set the thickness of your sourdough as well. But this is great for batch cooking sourdough, batch baking sourdough, and then storing in the freezer, getting the perfect slice then, but also just serving. So that is the Hermes of sourdough slicing, and this is the kind of birthday present that I am interested in. However, I should say I haven't baked a loaf with you this time, okay? I appreciate you've been seeing my life, and my life has really been revolving around getting to know how to do it properly and enjoying it and that kind of thing, and I appreciate that it's probably a bit boring now. So I'm going to get my loaf in the oven and then I'm going to get out in the sunshine, even though it's like nearly 3 o'clock. I have been working all day. Lumi is rolling around on the floor, Barkley is sitting in the sunshine, who knows where Porter is, and the chickens are all out enjoying themselves. So yes, but I might be getting, that doesn't give you a big enough clue, I might be getting some other birthday presents in this video as well. Sorry, I know I'm showing you my sourdough, but it is baked. I just wanted to let you know that I don't know whether it's because my starter has now like bedded in, but I'm noticing that my loaves aren't quite as like high and fluffy as they were, but that also did start when I started making 2 loaves at once. So I've gone back to making 1 loaf to see if things return to normal, because I quite liked my fluffy loaves. Anyway, no more sourdough. I'm just going to show you how I'm going to try out my new birthday present, basically, because I haven't tried it out yet, because I haven't had a loaf, because they've all been eaten. So hopefully we can give this a go. Ali is currently on his way home with my birthday present in tow. And, oh my goodness, how does this work? So I'm guessing, so you need it to stick to the ground, that's for sure. I'm gonna need to move you over, I think. Oh, the pressure. There's nothing more Lydia Millen than you guys situated on a watering can as a tripod. So let's get this stuck down, and what I'm going to try and do is film it like this. Let's get this stuck down. Now that is, oh, okay, so we can do it like, let's do it like that. So, oh my gosh, this is the easiest thing in the world. Okay, that is the top taken off. Okay, oh my gosh. I love this so much. It's so easy. Oh, although it's sort of smushing my bread a little bit. Oh, wow. The perfect slice. I've got to show you this up close. Hold on, I need you to like see how this comes out. This is so satisfying. What is life, eh? What is life? Now, how can I show? Oh, there, that's probably better. Let's get you on a bit of an angle. Okay, I'm gonna do one more so you can see. So you basically, you push it through with your hand and it feeds it around here. Oh my gosh. It's a bit like patting your tummy and rubbing your head, or vice versa. But look at that. Oh my goodness, this is the best birthday present ever. It is so good and so easy and so beautiful as well. I love that they bothered to make it a beautiful design. I am the happiest. The happiest. This has just made life so easy. Because I can't tell you how much squashing of the loaf was happening before. That is a good old loaf. Look at that. God. Okay, enough sourdough. I promise. I'm going to wait for Ali to get back now. I don't know what our plan is. But I don't know what we're doing for dinner. I don't know anything. But I am going to pour myself my Friday glass of wine because I've had 2 weekends at home and just chilling inside the house, being at home and then treating myself to a little glass of wine is just wonderful. So I'm going to do that. So I have literally just started my glass of wine and Ali has pulled up outside. He's just messaged me from the car on the driveway, not driving, to say, I don't think you're prepared for how big he is. It's not another horse, okay? It's not another horse, but it is something that we haven't had before. And now I'm nervous. Are they heavy?
Well, yeah.
Holy shish kebab. Oh my god, he's huge. Oh my god. Can I go and get some corn? Oh my gosh, he's so big. He is so big.
Hello.
Oh my goodness. You alright?
It's okay, darling.
You okay?
2 hours in the car is a long time.
It's a long time. His eyes are amazing. He is so big. Oh my gosh. He is so fluffy, I'm gonna die. So, these are my birthday presents.
They're lovely, aren't they?
They are so lovely. So what we've done is we've rehomed them from a school. Ali went up to collect them from the school recently because what they do in England at the moment is they have a lot of chicken breeding programs. I need to look into.
Well, this is actually a school that's got a part of their curriculum is animal welfare.
That is amazing.
Yeah, and they teach children like how to care and look after dogs and stuff.
Wow,
they've got a
so
spaniel.
Incredible.
They've got a spaniel. They've got chickens. They've got runner ducks. They've got other birds.
He's come to join us. I don't know if you want to mess with him, Lumi.
Yeah, you chase him and let's see what happens. We'll call you Lumi One Eye. He's big, isn't he?
And these are... Oh, hello, Mrs. Vocal. So we are going to think of what their names are going to be.
They move a little bit differently to ours. They're a little bit like side-headed.
They seem a little bit more sprightly.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness me.
God, you're noisier than our chickens. You're the women. He's so big.
He is so big.
It's so hard to like...
Get the scale.
Yeah, scale of him. Because these girls are big girls.
Yeah, oh yeah, they're bigger than our chickens.
Yeah. Lovely, they look so rich and golden, don't they?
Yeah, they're so pretty.
So this is a gold speckled Orpington exhibition, 8 months old, fully vaccinated, and yeah, they were currently in Andover at a lovely school which has a great animal initiative, and we drove 4-hour round trip today, or I did, to collect this trio.
We need to think of a good name.
And we do need to name them. Please comment if you have any names for the 2 hens and the cockerel. Punny, funny, regal. We're here for all of it.
I honestly think that he needs to have something like Lord something or other, but funny.
We'll think of an idea.
Look at you, smarty pants.
I mean, compared to you, hunched down, he's probably half your size.
Isn't it? Good morning, everyone. We have just got back from a dog walk, and we are about to let the new chickens and the cockerel out into the pen. So we've kept them in the coop this morning so that the girls are able to go and lay their eggs. We're going to have them separated, so our chickens will be out in the garden and the new chickens will be in the pen. And at night time we've actually built a little partition in the coop so that the new chicks can be on one side and the original chicks can be on one side as well. It worked really well overnight. We had the cockerel for the first time this morning, which was lovely. We're setting a realistic time as well for the door to open to the coop so that he's not too loud. But we're about to let them out for the first time. So, if you didn't know, because this is something that we learned from having chickens, having the girls out like this is actually pasture raised, I believe, and if they were to be in their pen, that would be free range. So I believe to have a free range chicken, I think you have to have a square metre of land per chicken, and that means they qualify as, I think that's Beatrix laying. That's what qualifies as free range. So you want your chickens to be pasture raised. Beatrix. Look how wonky our coop is as well. This coop has not boded well. We are actually looking for a new chicken coop because this worries me so much. We've only had it 2 years. It's like literally the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
I think we'll be okay to let them out, and then we'll just get Beatrix and put her outside when she's out. Ready? Yeah. Do you want to do it?
Come on. You're so scared, Bessie.
Come on. He's pushing him, isn't he?
Yeah.
Then I'll get out there. Thank God for that.
Come on, ladies. Well done. How are we going to tell the difference between them?
Well, they look like their necks are different. She was darker.
Oh yeah, yeah. Ginger neck is Henny Penny. Come on, Henny Penny. Come on, you big scaredy cat, Henny Penny. How you come, Beatrix? So I've just let Beatrix back into the coop to hopefully lay an egg. These two are having it out through the chicken wire. Now Jemima gave him a big telling off yesterday. She actually made his comb bleed and he has now made hers bleed through the chicken wire. They are honestly such a fascinating animal. Gwyneth, to be honest, the two hens are absolutely fine. They're not really saying boo to a goose, but they're quite young. Gwyneth was our youngest, and she just seems to be saying hello. But he is, yeah, having it out. Good morning, everyone. Oh my goodness, do I start every video, like every section of my vlog, and I go, good morning everyone, oh my goodness? I think if you ever notice that I don't say oh my goodness, it's because I'm in a bad way. I am not a happy camper if I'm not saying oh my goodness, because it is genuinely my overwhelm at life. We went for a dog walk this morning and we have settled and agreed on a rhythm for the new trio. Basically what we've done, like I said, we sectioned off the centre of the coop, and the original chickens and the new chickens have their own spaces. We will be leaving the new chickens in the coop until around about 11 o'clock-ish in the morning, so that they allow the coming and going of the original chickens to lay their eggs. We noticed about 11 o'clock the last of the chickens was done doing her bits and pieces, and then we'll allow them out, because generally you would actually pop them in the coop for a few days so that they know that that's their home, but because we've got the pen as well, we're going to do it that way and keep them separate. They're getting to know each other through the chicken wire. There have been some battle wounds even through the chicken wire, so yes, I mean, he's a big boy and he likes the ladies, so he's enjoying the ladies. But I think we've got a really good rhythm in place so that they've got a good amount of time and space to get to know each other, which makes me very happy. I am now zooming across where I live to the horses to give them a feed. It is beautiful today, but it's like 17 degrees, but it feels so cold. This morning I was sat out with the chickens and I felt so cold, it was unbelievable. So yeah, very, very bizarre, even though it's the sun is shining. And that is what I'm doing. I'm also running errands, so I want to go to Waitrose, and I also want to head to the garden centre to pick up some little pot refreshers and just spend a lovely weekend pottering, which is what I do with my life now, and I hope it's not boring. Also, I've already started making 2 more bread loaves, but we're not going to talk about that. We are still running errands, by the way. I've had to return home to do a stretch and fold, but one sec. Clanking is very, very embarrassing. No, basically what I've asked Carrie to do, because Carrie loves wine, hold on, is I've asked her to like curate a wine list for me to stock my wine cellar, because we're getting closer to doing that. And but I also want to try a few wines myself and like distinguish the ones that I like, because the Sancerres that I have at the moment are a bit too fruity for me and I really like the minerally ones. So I've got myself a selection. I'm going to do a bit of a wine tasting, but she's also curating me like this amazing like all-rounder, like reds, whites, that kind of thing, so that there's always something in our wine cellar. It's very exciting. What I probably should have said then is that I'm at Waitrose, my favourite place in the entire world, and I feel like we've not been for a while, but I was really just going for an in and out. I didn't pick up anything else other than wine. I look like such an adult. I love that. I've done the horses. It was blowing a gale at the stables. I did their feed, I did their haylage, and then I just gave a little bit of a walk of their paddock, and they were having a great time. Nice and quiet at the yard as well, very, very lovely, but I'm looking forward to Claudia coming home. Now I'm heading to the Bell Plantation to pick up some flowers to pot up for the house. So let's go. Now, I know we do this all the time, but I don't know how I do it. I have a bag full of chili jam and some kitchen bits. I actually have some bits that are a gift for a friend because she has the same cutlery set as us and she can't find serving spoons to go with them, so I knew I'd pick them up for her. Now, these are going to go somewhere in the house. I thought they were so pretty and so delicate. They're almost like giant lily of the valley. They're so pretty. So I'm going to pop those somewhere in there because I've got my mum coming for lunch tomorrow. So I thought, why not give the house a bit of a zhuzh? It's not had a zhuzh for a while. It needs a zhuzh. We're going to give it a zhuzh. Lots of little viola because they are very pretty. Probably too many pots, but never mind. And I've stacked this very poorly because I can't get anything else in, and I've got a whole thing of ivy because, of course, why wouldn't you need a whole thing of ivy? Pop that there. She looks cute. though. Look at all of this greenery. I am just back home and I thought I would talk you through the wines that I picked up. So, you would have seen I've been ordering two Sancerre from Ocado, and both of them are quite like fruity when you first sort of open them. And I like something a little bit more minerally, so I want to find some that I like, know that I love, and not always keep trying different ones. I don't know anything about wine, okay? I have been very, very lucky to like experience wine and go to many vineyards, blah, 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 but I actually don't know a lot about anything. Carrie knows so much, but what I do know is I enjoy it, and so finding the ones that you like is super important in that. So that is what I'm trying to do. So I went to Waitrose purely to pick up a selection of Sancerre. The one I'm going to try now is the one that I'm most excited about. I'm literally going to chill it. This is Le Manoir Sancerre, and this is their 2023, and I liked the bottle. If I don't like it, that's a lesson on me. But this was the one that was coming out as most minerally as well. So we're going to try it together, and I'm going to do a little bit of potting up. I'm actually going to clear the kitchen table of what is there, all of the moss, and just start afresh. I actually bought an antique little pan that I think is going to look really nice on the kitchen table with a few little pots around it too. So it might get dark before then, but at the moment it is sunny. I need to water the greenhouse. I need to start drinking my wine. It is Saturday. Why not? Wine not. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. It is a very Winnie the Pooh-esque day today. Lots of wind. If you are cooler than Winnie the Pooh, then it is a the holiday-esque windy day. Just checking if the new chicks have laid any eggs. I don't think they would have done, because I think they're probably a little bit upset. Oh, they have! Goodness me! Goodness me. Look at that, eh? I am currently in the greenhouse, and I'm just repotting up this that has been on display for far too long and was looking very worse for wear, although the ivy has been loving life. And I'm just going to add in the pots that I got from the garden centre. However, my book was telling me about the sphagnum moss, which is something that we use all the time when doing potting, which is, I think it's this stuff. There are 3 different types of mosses that we use, but sphagnum moss is a moss that can hold. It's like it's almost like a freak of nature, like a magical entity, because this moss can hold up to 20 times its own weight in water. So it's like really, really good if you want to lock in moisture on plants, in pots, and that kind of thing. And I had no idea that that was what this was doing all that time. You learn something new every single day, don't you? Making a right mess in here, but it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. It always is. So this one I picked up. These are probably going to last 5 seconds in the house, because they are probably not supposed to be on the indoors, but they looked too beautiful for me not to. And these are cheaper than a bunch of flowers. So I will take that every day of the week if you're giving me the option. So what we need to do is position, position, position. There's not quite so many flowers on it. Not loving this one quite as much, but regardless, we will pot it up. Well, it just looks like the woodland floor, which I'm not mad about. And then I'm going to reuse the willow twigs as supports and the birch twigs. Oops, shush kebab. Push that in. Just adds a bit of texture to it. also fills it out a little bit because it's a little bit sparse, but that's okay because I think it's been a bit forgotten about for a while. So this will do. It's not my best work. The one for the kitchen is my best work, I think, and that has no willow in it, so I feel like it's not too bad. I can definitely do. Have I got another ivy? I do have another ivy. I could pop this one in the front, although I could just trail this one. Yeah, let's just trail this one, because who needs more ivy when you've got so many lovely traily bits? Perfect. Pin the traily bits back with birch wood, beech, birch, twigs, whatever it is. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And this just shows you how quick and easy it is, but also therapeutic to just make these things yourself. So you can buy pots, you can get the kits, but you can also just do them yourself if you want to. There is just, you know, whatever your budget, whatever your time restraint is, you can do something that makes you feel like you've really achieved something and done something lovely for your home. I think that's what I love so much about this, is it just gives my home such a new lease of life. And so far, this pot, to refresh it, just cost me 12 quid, because that's how much that plant pot cost, the potted plant, and I already had everything else. If that isn't lovely, I don't know what is. However, I'm running low on wine. In fact, I've run out of wine. That's a sorry state of affairs. Good morning, everyone. I am absolutely finishing this vlog here. I feel like I've been vlogging on this vlog for 100 years. I just keep going and I don't stop. But I'm having one of those days where I'm like really having a little home faff, and I've been potting up some of the things that I bought yesterday, and I accidentally, when I was trying to pull a plant out, I pulled out all of the flowers, and I thought to myself, oh no, what am I going to do? And I thought, I'm going to use these flowers in ice cubes. So I've just put them in for their first like icing, because what you do is you fill the ice tray halfway. Let me show you. So it was these violas, and I've done some lemon balm as well, because all of these basically came off. I cut them off of their stems and I popped them in pairs, because these are quite big ice cubes, and I filled them halfway so that they freeze in the center, because naturally they float to the top. I put a few buds in there as well, and then these are the lemon balm. So I'll freeze it like this first, and then I'll add more water to the top and freeze it again, and then I'll pop them into an ice bag so that I can use them for lovely drinks. But yes, I am potting up some of the violas in the greenhouse. I actually need to make a start on getting some of my veg into the beds now, which is always an exciting time. I'm about to make another 2 doughs. I've already got 2 doughs halting the proving in the fridge. I'm going to make my mum a loaf to take back with her, and I'm going to make one for me and Ali, and then I'm going to make one for Claudia, who's coming back from her mini moon as well, and then I'll have another one for me too. So I'm a bread making machine at the moment. But I thought I would show you the bits that I picked up from the Bell plantation, just the bits that weren't the plants. I got myself this. Do you know what, it is so lovely having a kitchen that you use and love and know what you need in it, because this is genius. So this is a lemon juicer with all of the different measurements on top. It lets the juice go into the jug, and it holds the pips up here. I mean, these are actually quite big holes, so I think some pips might get through. We shall see with that one, but I thought it was genius, so I bought myself that. Now these ones, I think I mentioned, these are a gift. If you have the Rowan and Wren cutlery set, but you haven't been able to find serving spoons or serving paraphernalia, the Tinnock Home do a version, and our friends have the same one as us. So I bought her the serving things, because she was like, the only thing I can't find is serving things, and I was like, oh my goodness, and they've just finished renovating their house, so I was like, I know the exact thing, please don't buy them, I'm gonna get them. So I got her those. Obviously stocked up on the chili jam, because it was in stock, and it is so good. The best chili jam available, and it's made homemade in Oxfordshire. Now, if you don't know, I was speaking to someone the other day, I can't remember who it was, but they were basically saying to me, oh gosh, I really don't like using bars of soap. And I was like, I really like using bars of soap. I just find it incredibly romantic. I don't know why. I honestly don't know why, but I love... Barkley, don't roll in it. No, don't roll in it. I'm watching you. Ah, Porter, don't you then roll in it. Both of their tails right now are like, ew. This is how he is looking at me at the moment because he knows I'm watching. Barkley, don't you dare. There is something they want to roll. Barkley. This is why we call Porter Feathers McGraw. Look at him. What were you rolling in? What were you rolling in? Anyway, as I was saying, I was talking to someone the other day and they were like, oh, I just think that it's a bit gross using bars of soap. And I was like, I can't remember who it was, but I love using bars of soap. I find it the most romantic thing. And I've had a load of Marseille soap in my cupboard that I've been working through using, that we picked up from Provence. You can actually get it on Amazon as well. But I wanted some made in England soap. And I found the actual most wonderful brand for sale in the local garden centre. And when I tell you the smell of these soaps, so this is the English Soap Company, and this is Bluebell and Rosemary. Oh my goodness, this is spring. This is springtime in a soap. I can't wait to use it. And then I also got jasmine and wild strawberry. Oh, I kept smelling them as I was going around the garden centre. I was like, what is that smell? And then I got home and I realised. Anyway, and then I just bought a load of seeds. Don't judge me, don't judge me, don't judge me. But I did buy a load of seeds. My marigolds, oh my goodness me, I'm so far behind. I'm gonna need to do these very, very quickly because these are, I want to grow these with the tomatoes in the buckets outside of my greenhouse. So I've got loads of things. Kale, beetroot. I don't even like beetroot, but I reckon if I grow it myself, I'll love it. I've got more kale, more sweet corn. I just panicked buying runner beans, radicchio, because I thought that looked really pretty, but I'm sure I'll like it because I grow it. Spinach, pak choy, chard, all of the good stuff. Okay, I'm gonna leave this vlog here because I've probably rambled on to you enough. I'm gonna get my dough made because you're not gonna wanna see that, and I'm gonna crack on. I also need to get, oh, did I show you my things that I potted up? I don't know if I did. Oh, I didn't show you. Okay, you can't really see it because the sun is shining, but this is my little planter. I picked this planter up in the antique shop next to the garden centre. You can't see it. I wish you could. Let's try this way. Does it work this way? And I went for English ivy as like a bedding plant. And then, do you know what? I thought I was going to come and find these deceased this morning, but they seem to be doing okay. So I'm actually kind of loving this. It looks really pretty. I do have a tablecloth that I want to put down because this is one of those tables that I just think you don't want to put an entire tablecloth over the top of it. Runners are all it needs, and I bought these really lovely, this lovely striped linen tablecloth, and I meant to buy two, and I don't know why I didn't, but I didn't. And it's not big enough for this table. It's not big enough for the table outside, so I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to make a table runner. And that's what we're going to do.